Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Gaming with Scott. I am here with Joshua Jackson.
What up?
I am here with John Garlic.
Hey, babies.
I am here with Jade Duguay.
Hello.
I'm here with Rico Suarez.
Yo.
All right. And I am here with Jay Payne.
Hey, what's up?
That's it? That's all I got?
I feel like
No,
I feel
okay.
like every time I get introduced like that, I should say more than yo, but I never
Yeah.
do because
No,
I've been doing it for
it's-
like
yeah.
3
I think
years.
it's perfect.
And
You just
that's
like
my-
big
that's my
intro and you're
standard-
like,
It's
yep.
your shtick now. And that's my standard greeting, so you kind of steal mine when you do it. So
Except I've been
He's
doing
been
it on
doing it
this
for like-
podcast for like 4 years.
4 years.
So
I don't care.
seniority.
Rico's one step up.
It would always upset me when somebody else would steal it.
So there was someone else who would try to he would switch mics even to be in front of it in the line, and he'd be
wow.
like, "Yo," and Rico just and you could just the whole thing.
So you're telling me not
It
to do
was
that?
phenomenal.
That's
Okay,
true.
No, we
Next
all have
time-
to do that now.
Next time, everybody
Everybody
say
say
yo.
yo.
Yo, 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 yo.
I
yo,
wouldn't do that.
yo.
That's it. I quit. I
course
quit. I'm
I
out.
think there would be a spastic twist. I mean, it would be
Table
bad. Yeah,
like-
table flip and storm out.
This whole
There's a
big-
glass window and a
This whole
5-story
big table
drop
right
out
here.
there. That,
Yeah, I'm
We
sure.
could go-
I'm sure I could do
We
it.
could go
with enough
backwards around the
nerd
table and
rage.
go, oi.
It's like no wire hangers.
On the oi note, does everyone know Aussie, oi, oi, oi?
Yeah.
Okay. So I just got done with a camp, and the young lady tried to massage it, and she went, Augie, 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 and expected oi, oi, oi. And I wanted to have the drunken stupor throw a table over and start screaming at her like any good Australian Foster's drinker would do. And I was in a room full of 250 seventh graders. That didn't work out well.
That was good.
Complete tangent. So we could oi, oi, oi it, but it might get rowdy and rambunctious. So John Garlic had a great, as you might have heard, had a great suggestion in the pre-game opening. And John, I'm going to let you explain it.
All right. Well, the fashion show is a long-standing tradition with my gaming group in Columbus, where to kick off the game after all the characters are made, we go around the table and each person explains their character's name, general appearance, and their powers and shtick.
For example,
For example,
start us off.
All right. Well, okay. Commander Shotgun is my character.
Wasn't it Captain?
No, it's Commander.
Commander.
I did not go to 7 years of evil
We had the
officer
same
school.
conversation last month, yeah, and he still flipped out about it.
I know. That's why I was like,
True
boop.
statement.
Button.
Yeah, button pushed.
All right.
Checkbox.
But yes, real name William A. Shotgun.
Bill.
Who his appearance, he's a big, brutish-looking blonde guy with a scar down one cheek. And I just lost ears from fiddling with the microphone there.
I'll get you. Sorry.
Okay.
Are you back on?
Yeah,
that
there
should
we
bring
go.
back. There you go.
And I've got sort of, I was a member of an international notorious terrorist organization known as Cobra. Until
What's Cobra stand for?
It doesn't stand, well, it stands for International Terrorism Dominance and a bunch of other acronyms that all go into our machinery rather than the...
Where's the C? What?
Yeah. Anyway.
Consortium of
I have no idea. I knew it stood for something. I don't know what it is.
brotherly
Badass.
ransom activities.
It'd be
Yeah.
awesome
There
if
it
we all
was.
had these handheld
Oh yeah,
computers.
we had like $800
in our
computers
hands.
in our
Cobra
hands.
was just a
attached to
code
the-
name. It didn't have a...
collective knowledge of humanity.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. Well, I mean, you
Jay
can
brings.
you can
Jay's
look it
going to
up
raise
on-
the bar here, is what I'm saying.
You can look it
I
up
think
on the
Rico's
G.I.
gonna beat
Joe
me to
wiki. There is considerable information out there.
So, does it stand for mobile armored? Who spells command with a K? Go ahead.
I don't know. They must. So, fun fact. I am
communist.
bringing this in because Marvel has been pretty active in the past in various Hasbro properties. Now they work out of IDW. There's an entire Hasbro verse where Mask and Transformers and G.I. Joe all share continuity.
Wait, so are we going to meet Cobra Commander and Destro and Serpentor and all that in the
we
game?
bet. We better.
Possibly.
Oh, that'd be. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
and so
we
we have
got a hand in there.
Cobra doesn't stand for anything. It's
Yep,
its
he's
own
right.
name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see,
Oh,
yeah, there you go.
No acronym.
That's a
However,
shame. I was
every
hoping it
other
would've
piece
been.
of equipment,
I was on the wiki.
Yes.
every piece of equipment is an acronym, pretty much. Well, anyway, but yeah, I was experimented on by Destro after a series of events, and
Yeah, someone was getting a little too close to the Baroness, huh? If I remember. Somebody
we were just friends.
Dipping their pen in the company ink and made
Show
Destro
me
a
on the
little
doll
jealous.
where he touched you.
I was young and dumb and full of Christ love, and
Whoa.
Praise Jesus.
and so anyway, I ended up having an induced mutation that I have access to the powers of fusion over and limited control over the strong and weak nuclear force, which is still developing, and I'm kind of unstable.
Power-wise, mentally,
Power-wise.
or
A little of both.
All the above.
in your...
A little of both.
Okay. Or in your
I'm
collection of those, what is those little dolls?
Oh,
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was super confused for a second
Friends
about something,
forever?
and I just looked at my character sheet and realized that I was way off.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, well, I'm a bad guy who has taken this opportunity to try to reform himself. I killed my sensei in a duel, and I've never said why.
Cerulean.
And I have been a notorious ninja terrorist assassin in the past.
So Serpentor, we all know who he is, right? Is your guy, since he is bad guy turned good and feels somewhat remorse, is he like Repentor?
Oh, the puns.
Boo.
Okay.
Horrible.
Hey, I was just asking.
Maybe
It was just a thing.
Trogdor. Yeah.
Not Trogdor. Trogdor. Keldor. Or Keldar. No. What was the Troglodyte King? What's his name again? Anyway, moving on. That's another property.
It is.
This
Yeah.
guy. I'm sorry.
Can't mix.
Keldor was Skeletor's name before he got a skull head.
I just want to say,
You're letting the cat out of the bag.
Scott,
Okay.
I watched the
Yes.
first episode of The Orville the other night.
Yeah.
And there was that robot race called the Kalons, and I immediately thought they ripped that off from you. And you should probably email Seth MacFarlane and let him know he can't
He
use
can't
your
use our.
RP.
Yeah. The IP there is
sternly
worded cease and
letter.
desist.
Yes.
Yeah. I may have to do that. That's a thing. All right, who's going next in the fashion show?
I got it.
It's Jay.
All right.
Jay Payne, everybody, writer and creator of WinZone, popular RPG. He's kind of a legend,
Popular by
kind
like
of a legend in the
couple
gaming
of
world.
dozen.
So we're sitting with
Hey, it's
greatness.
more popular than my gaming system.
Yes.
Wait,
I appreciate that, Rico, despite your lies. Okay, so
Fake it till you make it, Jay.
my character is Blaine Wellington.
Oh, what a good name!
Obviously, due to his last name, his college buddies called him Beef all the time.
Yeah,
Great.
He has yet to adopt a superhero name because he's just not sure. He's a fairly typical but very healthy man. Pretty smart, went to engineering school, went to MIT, blah, blah, blah. Injured himself in a car accident, and to the point where, like, one of his arms was crippled and, limp, knees messed up, that kind of stuff. So he started working on medical technology to try to speed healing due to electrical stimulation. When it worked on a small scale, of course, he turned it up to 11, nuked himself. There you go. So now he can generate electrical energy by touch and control electricity by touch. He also generates an electric static field that repels pretty much everything so far that he's run into.
that's a
keep him
fantastic
protected.
character when nobody can hit you.
Yeah,
It's the best.
Yeah, well, we'll see how. Let me know what. Let me know.
Well, I'm just saying, if somebody hits you and they stun themselves and they're standing there days, that's an easy leg sweep.
No, it doesn't stun them. He just
Yet.
yeah.
Yeah.
He also found out that due to the electrical stimulation of himself, he also heals at a faster rate than normal. And he can also, the one power that doesn't really fit but kind of fits, using the electricity, he can tear a gateway in space-time. And basically,
Jesus.
people can step through it and go anywhere on the planet.
Yeah, see, this is why Pilot is useless.
Now,
No.
Pilot is awesome.
No. It's not useless because I only have so many destinations I can use.
yeah. What if
And
we,
once he creates a destination, it's fixed.
We need a pilot. We go to Chicago. We have a Segway. We need a
Can
pilot.
anybody access those gateways, or do you have to like turn them on?
Yeah, I have to turn it on.
Oh, okay.
And then
Good
people
deal.
go through it.
Okay.
And when I go through it, it closes.
Oh,
Or
okay. So I was going to
can close
say,
it.
okay, good deal.
Wormhole.
So we don't have to worry
Yeah,
about
yeah,
bad guys following us through.
Yeah,
Exactly.
wormhole.
His superhero costume basically is kind of what you see here.
Ooh,
He's
on an audio
He is
medium, that
totally-
is awesome.
He is totally wearing like a spandex thing that
No,
yeah,
I am
thought
not.
I thought that was a
Basically,
Borat outfit
nice,
first.
Nice.
we
No?
can see.
Basically,
we can see everything. It's terrible.
Basically, jeans, work boots, hoodie, that kind of thing. Just something to kind of mask his
Jackson-
identity.
Not the banana
Just
hammock slingshot.
Start buying extra batteries, dude.
I was going to be like, that's a nice, right? No, okay. I just
No.
all right. Excellent.
And he comes from a family of lawyers, and pretty much everybody else in his family is a total dick.
Oh, that explains
uh,
the ripping space time.
Where are you at? Where are you at on the hero, vigilante, anti-hero spectrum?
More solidly on the hero.
Yes, my man.
Basically, once he found out he had these powers, he thought he would go out and try some stuff, and he realized no one can hurt him, even if they shoot at him. So he's basically, kicking butt, but trying to keep kind of a low profile.
Nice. All right.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure where Commander Shotgun figures on that scale yet. I'm still feeling out the tone of the game.
Nice. Okay.
I was thinking hero, but maybe
Do it.
something a little darker might
No.
might be appropriate
No,
given
hero,
his
hero
background.
might be good.
Dude, Hero's
If you're-
fantastic. You
if
get
you're-
all of the
if
karma
you're
being a hero.
really
No.
Yeah,
You need-
if I'm really committed
to
to
doing good in the face of your former life.
You need to document the journey, though. You should go
Oh, that's
anti-hero or vigilante and just... Journey's that's the fun part, right?
No, that's true. If I'm already a moral paragon, that
Yeah.
well, we'll see.
You're terrible.
What? At least I'm consistent.
That's true.
All right, there's that.
Can't be
Boom.
wrong.
All right,
All
that
All right,
is-
sorry
that
we
is
stepped all over you,
completely
Jay.
No, that was it. I'm done.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, I am Alexander Phillips. He's a 34-year-old white male. He's a professional pilot and chauffeur. He has a secret superhero identity called Sidereal. Powers are teleportation. That's his only power, actually, is teleportation. The rest of the stuff he has from years of martial artist training and contacts with the Iron Fist.
The white privilege.
Yeah, the white privilege. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. And he's got black hair. He's got green eyes. Stands, did I say 6'2" already? Yeah, about 6'2".
Oh, are we going over height and weight and all that?
Yeah, it was a fashion show, baby. I wanted to describe my character to everybody.
Oh, go ahead. Go
This is why I didn't agree to the fashion show, because I could derail this whole thing and be here for like 10 or 15 minutes. So, anyways,
Moving on.
he wears a dark green stained hoodie that he uses to cover his face, cargo pants or cargo shorts for extra mobility, keeps his wrist and knuckles wrapped with white tape or rope. You'll often see rope wrapped around his knuckles and his wrist. It's a Muay Thai training thing. It's what they wear instead of boxing gloves. Probably pretty muscular, but cut. Not like all bulk. It's cut lean. It's got the nice little V. You know what I'm talking, ladies. He's got the V. You know what I'm
The
talking
notch.
about. Yeah, he's got the notch. And
I hate him
he
already.
Is a hero to the best of his ability. Because with the powers that he does have access to, could very easily break the law. But because of his martial arts training and background, he's decided it's best to defend people as opposed to destroy or hurt them. And the Iron Fist helped ingrain that in them in their training.
Nice.
Yep. So that's
So-
Alexander Phillips.
So did he train with Iron Fist?
Yes, he did.
Like
Actually,
with the monastery?
actually,
Like
Alexander.
Kung Lao or after? he was on?
After Kun Lao.
okay.
Alexander Phillips was the pilot that was in the plane when Danny Rand's family crashed.
Oh, so you're
Nice.
bad at your job.
Yes.
Stop it.
I mean, yes.
I mean, he's right, but stop it.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it's the mountains. It's snow. It happens.
Yeah.
And besides, well, if anybody's seen it, it was the Black Can sabotaged that ship anyway.
Yeah,
that
sabotaged
plane
that
anyway.
plane
So
out
it
of it,
wasn't his
man.
fault.
There's like a 29-point inspection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That-
so
that's what we would say.
Yeah,
to
and they had
that's-
like 6 of them.
he did 28 and a half. So
Missed that
thought
last
it was
one.
good enough.
Didn't spot the ninja sabotage.
Yep. And is really good friends with him, and because of his piloting background, has a really close relationship with Dr. Quinn. creator of the Quinjet. So
I was thinking
Avengers associated, Avengers adjacent.
Not Medicine Woman. That's
Nope.
what that's the
No,
first thing I
yeah.
thought of.
Nope. And that is
I'm sorry.
Sidereal in a nutshell.
Nice. So now I suggested a short watch of a small video when we were character creationing
I watched that video.
of a banana tree. Have you seen this video?
Where the guy chops down the
A
banana
Muay
tree
Thai
with his
practicing on a
hands,
banana tree
with his
Yeah.
knees.
with his knees and his shins and his
And his
legs.
shins.
Yeah, he kicks down but he kicks through a banana tree, directs it.
And you're like, no, that can't be like, okay, yeah. And it was just one of those, and you watch him start kicking the thing, and you're going, ow, ow.
Yeah, you can
ow.
just look up Muay Thai banana tree. You'll find a plethora of videos.
And what were your thoughts on watching that happen?
That sounds about right. And that looked painful. I didn't want to be on the receiving end of that kick.
yeah. And then
Which
you're
is-
like, oh dear Lord.
Yeah, which is why I'm happy about Sidereal's second power, which is always on, which is martial supremacy.
Yeah, after seeing the Silva fight wwhere he Theismans his fibia,
Yeah.
his tibia, that was yeah.
His leg was
wow.
a whip, and it wrapped around his opponent.
Yeah.
It was-
Yeah. It was pretty brutal.
So, can you put a link to that video in the description?
I certainly
Yeah, it's-
can. I
it's
can put a
YouTube. It's
link
on
to that.
YouTube, yeah.
I can
Oh,
put
I'm
a
watching
link
it
to
right
that
now.
video. He's
I'm
like,
just
I'm watching
saying-
it right now.
I'm just saying for everybody else.
Like, this is oh God. Yeah. And it gets
horrible.
horrid quick, and you're going like, oh, this is going to be like, when is this all going to go wrong? And then it does for the banana
For
tree.
the banana tree.
And you're like, that's an actual tree. How-
Spoiler alert, that tree doesn't stand a chance.
brutalized. It's terrible. And there's all it's like seriously. I was like, this is an actual tree. Okay, good to go. All right. Well, then that kicks us across the table.
Oh, awesome. All right, so my concept, my character, it's going to be based on a fairy lore dragon, so it's a little different. Imagine like an Asian-style dragon, size of like an SUV, long, slender body, like 3-foot arms, 3-foot legs. Comes from a different planet, and they only go by surnames. His surname is Drake. Go figure. He was...
descended from ducks.
It could have happened. It could. They're birds. His backstory is that he was captured by a true Fae, if you know anything about Fae lore, and was imprisoned in a small gem. And with that, whenever said true Fae wanted him to come out of his prison, he was ordered to murder and destroy things, usually human in nature. And he became known as Leviathan, which was the devil of the depths. And he is very old, centuries old, and he has been the personal slave of this true Fae. So he would spend hundreds of years within this gem, his prison, until she summoned him forth to go murder and destroy. Because if he didn't, she threatened to kill the remaining members of his family. And the gem that he was imprisoned in, was procured by said museum, yada, 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 which showed up in Indianapolis. And through no fault of their own, these guys stumbled upon that gem and released, who I was.
Alrighty.
Yeah, dragons are real, just for the record.
Yeah, so
Like Komodo dragons.
so he's real, and he's
No, real big dragons.
electric blue scales, and like I said, size of probably an SUV. His powers, he doesn't have many. When he comes out of the gym, he starts at like ground zero and amps his power back up. It takes time. His two powers are shape-shifting and total memory right now.
Oh,
So
total
you-
memory is such a pro power.
And so you
That'd be
can turn
interesting.
into like a dude
I can turn into, pretty much
person.
anything. Yes.
at the moment.
Is it
At
like
the moment-
Mystique shape-shifting, like liquid shape-shifting?
That's
Like
what
it just
That's
it
what I
just
was going
goes?
for. Yeah.
Yeah, so like more for Mystique where it just happens?
Yeah.
Sweet.
So I look at you, I look very similar to all the
Oh, yeah,
clothes you have
currently
on.
you do right now. Yeah, from the last game, you currently do look like me.
Yeah.
Except he's orange.
Right.
Yeah.
So anyway, with all that said, code name Leviathan. That's what I've always been.
I'm going to call you Levi.
No, don't.
Sure,
bother.
whatever.
That's not.
It's gonna be a thing.
He's like, that's going to
yeah,
happen.
it was decided.
Oh,
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That's
It
It
was
is known,
decided.
Khaleesi. It is known.
It is known.
And,
And there-
on your character sheet it says Levi Drake.
It
So,
does. Oh, just
Levi,
because
there you go.
I know that these assholes are going to go to it.
Whoa.
Okay.
I
Well, that was a
actually
sweeping point there, wasn't it?
It
Yeah,
was.
you got
Yeah,
wrapped
yeah,
right
right.
up in that, didn't you?
At least you're not crazy, right?
Right?
Fair enough.
yet.
Several other things that we'll reveal later, but no, that's pretty much the gist.
Alrighty. And that brings us to she who has been working with the pencil mightily at the end of the table.
That's a felt tip marker.
I can't hear you. What'd you say?
That was a felt tip marker.
There, she's on the mic. Yeah.
Yay!
All right, Jade.
Okay.
Because we've got now again Rico in the J Squad.
Yes.
Jade.
Captain Rico.
Captain Rico and the J Squad.
Squad.
I'm terribly sorry.
We just traded Josh for the other John.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I'm
Halloween.
the only non-J here other than Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scott
That's
doesn't
true.
count in the J Squad.
No,
He's-
Captain J and the Captain Rico and the J Squad.
Yeah.
Good
No?
evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Gaming with Rico for our Marvel game.
Captain Rico.
I don't know. I didn't say it. So, fashion show us.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna go ahead.
So her identity is Marisol Loveridge. She is a Romani woman or gypsy.
She's a gypsy.
She's a gypsy. Well, I was informed last time that it was actually not a nice word.
Yeah. Hey.
The
It was like-
Romani don't or the Romani
Yeah.
they don't like being called gypsies.
Yeah.
it's
so,
like, it's
you
like,
know.
damn it, I got gypped.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Right.
Kind
you
of
know,
an
That's actually,
unfortunate demonym.
Yeah.
learning experience last month.
Ta-da.
Her hero name is Lumen. So both Marisol and Lumen mean light, which kind of tie into her powers. She's got kinetic control, telekinesis,
She's
magical
got a sweet ass
collection,
power set.
and spray. The kinetic control also includes bolt. So currently she's traveling with a circus because she is also an acrobat. And she's using those skills to currently track down an artifact to return to somebody who has cursed her.
But that artifact happened to be a gem.
Yes.
Okay. Just wondering.
That's right. Look who brought the damn circus to town. Jesus.
Ta-da! So, she's small, about 5'4", dark complected, dark hair. I'll stop slamming things.
That's good.
Anger.
And just kind of a general circus look.
Where do you fall on that continuum of? Is there a circus look?
Yeah,
Small hands.
you know.
Smells like cabbage.
You know,
I love cabbage. It's
currently
great.
donning like sequins and sparkles. 'Cause,
Oh,
you know,
okay.
middle of trapeze act, found artifact.
Right.
Amazing hand strength if you do have small hands. I'm just saying.
I mean,
oh, Jesus.
yeah,
Oh, there you go.
they are. They're tiny.
Yeah. All right. I was reminded of something my grandmother told me once that I will not. I'll go somewhere else. Anyhow, we'll describe that one during Gaming with Scott After Dark. So the
Oh my gosh, are we going to do that at Starbase?
maybe
Because it was it was the best night of Gen Con.
After drinking, yes.
Gaming with Scott After Dark. Oh,
was
that
fun.
was good time.
that was good stuff. So where on the continuum does Marisol fall? Is she pure hero, vigilante, or anti-hero?
She's a hero.
Yes.
So that whole side of the table is heroes.
Oh, I didn't say.
And this whole side of the table is unsure.
Working on it.
No, I'm anti-hero.
Yeah. Oh,
I got to
well.
work my way. Sorry.
So he's sure.
yeah.
See, I was told like Wolverine and them were still heroes, so you know that end of the spectrum of hero,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
hero nonetheless.
I was about to say Gambit's a hero, and he still F's people up.
Yeah.
That is
Gambit,
true.
Still
Like,
Gambit
he
ruins
doesn't
people.
kill people, but
He
he
just
will
sexually
mess somebody up.
harasses them.
No, he
Repeatedly.
doesn't.
As do I.
But they like it, so it's okay.
I was about to say he and Rogue are pretty. That's a great backstory, Jay.
Thank you.
You know what I like about your backstory? It is really similar to what Guardian Angels was.
that is true, because I've read that.
Wow.
Oh, rending time and space from your
Well, no,
hereditary lawyer
I
powers.
rented Time and Space, but we both, went to a really prestigious college. We both had an experiment that we worked on that went awry. That's good stuff. No, I love it.
Very nice.
Do we just become best friends?
Depends. Do you want to do karate in the garage?
No.
Whoa.
Then no.
Whoa. What did I miss?
Step Brothers.
Yeah.
I've
I don't
never
remember
seen
the
Star
Oh,
karate.
Wars.
in
I
the
have
gar-
not seen it yet.
I don't remember the karate
What?
in the garage.
Are you serious?
Thing.
No, I haven't.
I don't even know you.
I'm getting looks.
Jackson,
Apparently,
who
I
are
have
these
to watch
people?
this.
I know.
It's
I've never
okay.
seen it
Is
either.
it okay?
It's okay.
I've never seen it either, so I don't know.
I've heard some people be passionate about it. Apparently,
Yeah, don't touch my drum set.
Yeah.
well,
I don't know what that means. I don't get it.
I know.
You know what I'm doing to your drum set.
Put my ball.
whoa, whoa. Alrighty.
Sorry.
Okay. No, if you got a bandwagon, sometimes you got to just get in on it. I understand.
Catalina wine mixer.
So I will add. I will add that to my.
You do need to watch it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. I'm with that.
Yeah.
So, all right. There you go. So, in this fashion show extraordinaire, are there theme songs? If you had to pick a theme song for your particular
Cobra.
There you go.
sang in Germanic opera, Cobra. I mean, how was that? Is that
From
Ride
G.I.
of-
Joe the movie.
What? Oh yeah, that's right.
I mean,
forgot.
not the like crappy live action ones.
Well, I know what mine
Oh.
would be.
The good the franchise questionable ones that
okay.
introduced. Well, anyway, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I got one.
Yeah.
Does anybody remember the fantasy film Flight of Dragons, 1983?
Yes.
That sung by America. Let's do it.
Oh, right on.
He laughs, but it's still true.
I didn't say it wasn't. Yeah. Okay.
Probably something on a violin. I don't know. Just kind of
Lindsay Sterling.
Lindsay
Yes.
Sterling. All right.
Yeah.
I
Whatever.
get you.
a yeah. I'll
Game
find
of Thrones,
something.
whatever.
Yeah.
Not Game of Thrones.
Why
no,
not?
The
Why can't we?
Crystallize. How about that?
That's all right.
No, you're Lindsay Sterling or don't show up. If you can't name three more
Crystallize.
songs,
Really?
okay,
Really?
if you
What?
can't name three more Lindsay Sterlings, get out.
You go
You know
watch
she
the
did a whole
movie.
Halo thing, right?
She did Halo.
You know nothing.
Phantom
She
of
did
the Opera.
Zelda. She did Phantom of
Okay.
the Opera.
All right.
I'm good.
I have
you
an
like-
obsession with strings.
Yeah.
Two
Like
cellos.
cats and balls of
Yes.
yarn.
Yes. String instruments, actually.
Oh, okay, very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
Very good.
seen Step Brothers. Get out of here.
Yeah. Right.
All right. Theme song?
I hadn't thought about that, but probably something hard rock.
Metallic.
Some ass-kicking
AC/DC
music.
Thunderstruck.
maybe something
That would
like
go with your
Oh.
electrical
Oh.
theme.
On the
I didn't even
cello.
thought about
Bells,
that.
bells.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got
that'll
a
work.
Two Shallows vibe going on here.
Yeah.
Is that again? Okay. All right. which I don't like. AC/DC's Thunderstruck.
Me neither, actually.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
But by
However,
two cellos.
I like the two cellos version of it the best of any I've ever heard.
Audrey and I saw that live.
And I saw your
Yeah.
Facebook feed on that, and I was very jealous and did not like you for a very
Yeah.
short period of time. I was like, I don't like you anymore.
Very
Yeah.
briefly.
Very
You know.
briefly, because it looked cool as
Oh
hell.
my God,
So
it was
back
I
amazing.
didn't know
me.
they were going to be here.
Yeah.
And that's
No,
why I
I
wasn't
found
there.
out last minute, and she's obsessed with them.
So
And
back to me.
Do you
Oh, so
like
back to Jay. I'm sorry.
do you like Apocalyptica?
No.
I don't.
So it would be something like
love
maybe
it.
some Megadeth, maybe some AC/DC, Black Sabbath, something like that.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Nice fun. Yeah. Rika,
He's
you got the Jamiroquai up yet?
he's good.
I was looking. I was looking.
I was like, not that I know that wouldn't be on your top, whatever. But I was like,
I don't know, man. I really like this song, but I don't think anybody would probably know it other than me.
What about Skrillex?
Which,
Oh, Skrillex
Skrillex.
Bangarang would
Yes!
be an amazing
Or that one where
song.
there's that little girl maid. She's killing the pet.
Oh, yeah. What is the
Anyway.
name of that song?
Awesome. That's all I remember.
Oh, I like that's a good idea. I'd probably go with that one. Oh, I'm going to look up that song title because I have it saved on my Spotify. So,
that is a cool song.
Alrighty. I didn't go there.
Equinox. First of the Night, Equinox by
Nice.
Skrillex.
Yes, it
Okay.
is.
Yeah. Very good.
I didn't have to
Very
look it
good.
up. I remembered what it was.
I'm impressed.
Awesome. All right.
That
Well,
was
then that does that work for welcome to the team. We'll all be introduced. We're gonna jump back in here in just a little bit. But so John, how did we do for fashion show?
Yeah, how'd it go?
Oh,
first,
very good. Yeah.
Was that sort of what you're expecting?
Yeah, nobody said I hate fashion show. I won't do it.
I love fashion
that's-
show.
Why
that's
do you run into that
accomplished, yeah.
in Columbus?
Sometimes you get somebody who's like who insists on being introduced during play.
Which is
Happens.
fine.
because
I
they
mean, I
want to be all
understand that.
mysterious and
Mysterious
crap.
and crap.
Just throw a wrench in the.
I've got a
in the
cape
gears.
and a ball for a head. My name's Mysterio.
Mysterio.
That'll be
Dude, don't
brooding.
diss on Mysterio.
I love fashion
That was
show.
one of my favorite Spider-Man villains of
Oh,
all time.
Mysterio's
So
a badass.
no, I love Mysterio. He's going to try to kill you all.
Yeah.
Hey, Scott, I know what
Yeah.
your theme song would be.
Uh-oh. I don't even have a character. Go ahead. Let's hear.
Cocaine by Eric Clapton.
That's a good one.
Why cocaine?
Why not?
Why not? That is a perfect answer for when somebody asks why.
Yes.
Why not?
So I'm going
That's
to
my
take. So I'm
dad.
going to take the 35, 40 seconds that we went and saw Eric Clapton in Market Square Arena.
I was
wow.
there.
Okay, so it was. Were you there?
Yeah, your family took me.
That's right. That's right. Okay.
yeah, I was there.
Yeah, and
I was
Jay
like,
said
oh, yeah.
I was there
It's
too.
like
yeah.
early
I was.
onset dementia. It's
I
amazing.
was, I was literally standing right next to Scott.
Oh, hey, quick question for Scott and Jay. How many
Yeah.
years of gaming history do the two of you have now?
Well, I
between
mean-
the twosies of you? I mean, Rico knows because we interviewed you at Gen Con,
Yeah,
but to our
yeah.
listeners
Well, are you talking
that
like
don't
how long
know.
have we gamed together, or are you talking about individually how long have we each and we add them together?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I started role playing with Dungeons and Dragons in 1981. In fact, it was October 10th, 1981. I do remember that. So
Wow.
for me, it has been 35 years.
So I have I started January 21st, 1980. So mine is 36 years.
36 years. Sorry for me too.
Wait, did you start on your birthday?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Wait, your birthday's January 21st?
Yeah.
Mine's January 22nd. How have I,
I know.
known you
Hey.
this long and not known that we were
I
like
knew your-
really right
I
there?
knew yours was the 22nd and his is the 8th.
January 8th.
So if Scott and I are both 36 years of gaming, that's
72 combined years of gaming.
experience.
Did you say 81?
1981
Well, mine was 1980, so that's 37, I guess.
for you?
Yeah.
How,
I don't know.
old were you?
80, 90.
I was 10. When did you start?
When I was 8.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I started.
All right, so 73 years
Yeah.
of combined
Yeah,
gaming.
and I
73
started
years.
in
Oh, jeez.
'89.
This is going to be a fun game.
Jeez.
I feel like a baby right now.
Yeah. You've gamed for longer than I've been alive.
I'm old.
well, and the kicker is it's very funny because people are like, oh, well, he's best known for LARPing around Indy. My LARP career can drink. I've been LARPing for more than 21 years. And it's like, oh, does that make you feel old?
Yeah. And if you've LARPed
Does
that
it make
long,
me feel old?
Yeah.
No.
My
makes you feel-
favorite point in LARP career was the Anarch game where I dethroned Scott as sheriff with a unanimous city vote.
That was awesome. It was
Nice.
outstanding.
Well, no, the kicker is
Shut up, geeks.
if you've LARPed for that long, you need to drink.
Yeah, you do.
It's
yeah,
true.
seriously. It's a
You've
thing.
seen the worst that humanity has to offer.
Has could
Correct.
possibly proffer out on amongst other people.
Just get the smell out of your nose. Holy Jesus.
That's like a hard bristle brush. You know?
They were gaming before I was born. That's I'm like
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah? So when were you born? Yeah. Okay, gaming before you were born. I'll go with that. I'm not going to poke. I'm not going to
Don't
poke any
do
further.
it.
But I'm
What?
wondering, like, 15 years before you were born, 10 years before you were born. It doesn't matter. I guess
No,
that's the thing.
I was
Holy
born in
cow.
the 80s, but
Oh, okay. Well then. Oh yeah. Wow. Okay.
I
Yeah.
was 86.
I'm
Right
a
on.
runner-up starting gaming at 11 in '89. So
Nobody
Yeah.
asked you, John.
it's pronounced. It's pronounced. Please tell us more.
Did I say it wrong?
You mispronounced it. Yeah, you meant to say that. So no. So Jay and I met in '89 or
sounds-
'90. The '89.
About when Second
Yeah,
Ed came
about
out.
89.
About
That sounds
89.
about right. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Jay introduced me to Marvel.
Yeah, we never. I don't think we ever played D&D.
No.
It was just Marvel and
Just
a little
Marvel.
Shadowrun, Teenagers
yeah.
from Outer Space.
So
Yes.
this is a nice
Yes.
little reunion we
Blah,
got
blah,
going on here in 2017.
Now, funny that you should say, I had enough fun in the Marvel games that I played with Jay and the group that when someone,
John.
no,
What?
you,
Yeah.
said, so you're going to run a game in your podcast, you're going to run a game in your podcast, you're going to run a game in your podcast, you're going to run a game in your
Why-
game.
why, yes,
That's exactly
Scott.
how you sounded.
Why, yes, Scott, I was the person who put all this together. Thank you. You are welcome.
Jerk.
Anyway, as you were saying before,
You
so
kept-
rudely interrupted.
You kept pestering me like a palsy victim who on
is-
toast.
and you
He
folded
is-
like
wow.
a cheap tent.
he is a persistent high bandwidth friend.
Yeah,
Josh.
high spectrum. I mean, high bandwidth.
Hey.
What was
I can sign off on that.
It was called high functioning, I think is the word.
high
you were looking
functioning.
for.
Right.
I'm okay with that.
And he came to me and he said,
Hey, Scott, you want to run a game? Hey, Scott. Just like that, right?
just like that.
You motherfucker.
That's going to become my new Josh Jackson. I'm going to pull
Well,
just
no,
that
no, no.
sound and
Let's
loop
be
it.
What about the 3 minutes of laughter?
Yeah. Oh, well,
Oh.
that's, I don't know. We'll put that at the end here. You'll hear that as we trail off into nothingness. You'll hear
To one of our theme songs.
one of us just laughing.
To one of
for-
our theme songs.
No, we
Yeah.
can't copyright. We'll get.
We can for 20 seconds.
Believe it or not,
I think it's 20 seconds total.
Is
For
it?
the
Yeah.
entire thing, yeah.
It's probably best
Yeah.
not to.
Yeah, it's
try.
probably best just not to do it.
Just let it go.
So
Don't get their hopes up.
Yeah.
So
guys.
Give
he
him a
said,
little
"What
faith."
game do you want to run?" He said, "What game have you had the most fun playing?" And my first
said-
thought
said Marvel.
was Marvel.
Yeah.
Because of our gaming early on and that kind of thing. So it was really kind of cool.
Yep.
And this is going to bring it full circle. And we're going to have a lot of fun.
And this is a hella good Behind the Mask episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Scott.
You're welcome. I thank you. I thank you, sir.
Oh, I thank you for
It
bringing it.
was very, very good.
Yeah.
And I'm going to leave. Speaking of high functioning, as we were talking about, Josh, I
Oh.
actually had
Good
the
Asperger's.
opportunity to
That's
meet
ableist.
Yes.
and discuss. We had a short conversation, but I was able to meet Michael J. Fox, the actor.
I've met him as well.
Have you met him?
Yeah.
He's a great guy. I mean, he's actually fantastic. Played Marty McFly from Back to the Future. You know what I'm talking about.
Except
Alex
that
P. Keaton.
And he's Alex P. Keaton, one of my favorites. And I asked him. I said, actually, how is it doing your career in the business where we're entertaining? How is the career with Parkinson's? And he went,
Stop it.
No, the dude is funny.
he's hysterical. He is. It's funny as I get out.
Oh, that's one of those visual jokes that you have to see.
You want to play Jenga? No.
Yeah, no.
Stop it.
Just knock over the top.
Hey, as good as we were for the Halloween game, we could carry
Yeah.
Michael J. Fox.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
that thing didn't tip over once from what
Holy
you said.
cow!
No, it
that
came
tower
close.
was insane.
It's impressive. And this
Oh,
jackwagon.
Scott posted the picture of it. I looked at it again, and Jade posted. I was like, "Oh, how did we do that?"
I even took from the bottom
This
on the
jackwagon.
first pole.
Oh yeah, took out one of the bottom
I
outside
didn't expect
pieces.
somebody to take the other one, but there
That
you
was
go.
towards the end, though.
Yeah, when they ran out of options.
And it was
Yeah.
loose.
Yeah.
It was a
Yeah.
whoop. Right
Well,
out.
and that's because I'm like, they're all like, okay, well, you can go and take a pull. And he's like, sure, I'll just. And everybody's talking like it's no big thing. And he just, out of the bottom, like, what are you doing? Oh, okay, good. Just jammed them up for the whole thing. And you guys lived. It was brilliant. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's our fashion show. That's our music. That's our terrible joke about high functioning autism.
Asperger's.
And
Josh Burgers.
Asperger's.
Oh, I like Josh
he
Burgers
said
way
it was
better.
he
I
said it
actually
was
like that better,
Josh
too.
Burgers.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's special just for you.
No. It had a better ring to it. I like it.
You can have
darn
your
good.
if you feel oppressed and offended, you can send your lawyer's care of Gaming with Scott.
Yeah. Joshua Jackson.
Yeah.
No, this
Carrying
podcast is not a safe zone.
No,
That's
we're not going to do that.
You send your request
Oh,
to
well-
our shredder above, which is above our trash can. We're good.
Yeah, the real world is not a safe space.
And
Just
now,
deal with
and
it.
now we have one
Well,
listener
safe
left.
space. Safe space was redefined in 2017 to mean location where you will not be literally murdered.
I thought that was like seated gas station X.
Well, but I
No.
think if you listen to this podcast, it will not literally murder you.
No,
Therefore, does it qualify, right?
Nobody's listening.
No,
We're good.
No, it would
Negative one
qualify.
listeners.
Negative one
Hey,
listeners.
I
No,
know.
we'll find
I know
you.
a couple people who will be listening. Come on.
Okay.
Oh, no,
we
okay.
got two.
Oh,
And I listen to it
Yeah,
as
I
well.
listen.
well, wait.
That
Wait.
means-
You're going to bring 2 listeners?
At least.
You have doubled our listenership.
Yeah, thanks, Mom.
That's not
At
true.
least.
I listen, and Matt still listens.
Oh, well, and then there's
Oh.
negative 1 listener. So we've got 5, like, total.
Yeah, we're bad at math. I like it.
This is solid.
Hey, I have friends too.
Sure you
you
don't.
do?
She does.
No, you
What?
don't.
Do you make them listen?
I do.
Oh, well then.
No, they actually all asked me. Like,
Shout out to Ryan.
Woo.
Sorry,
Ryan.
Just
Alan?
one of the listeners.
Shout out to Ryan.
Shout out.
We have a Ryan.
Hi, Ryan.
Ryan Scoot?
Hi, Ryan. No, I don't think it's Ryan Scoon. I think it's Ryan somebody else.
No, it's
We
Ryan
won't say
somebody
their
else.
last name
No, we won't.
because Ryan knows who he is, and
He will. And the next day at work, he's going to come up and just start laughing because that's what he does.
and he knows what he knows who he is, and he knows what he's done.
Yep.
You know what you did, Ryan.
What?
No, I sent out a mass text for the Halloween, the first episode. I was like, listen to this.
Or
Nice.
I know where you live.
Good. I will non-shaky hand you into the Jenga. I'll just be like this.
Mike,
What are you doing?
like Muhammad Ali. in
Notice how
Game
that's
of
not
Jenga.
shaking. Whoa.
Whoa! Oh,
you
so
see
one
him?
Parkinson patient is great. The other, oh my God, you're a monster. Is that what we just said?
No, one was the limit. One was the
One's
limit.
the limit
Oh.
on Parkinson jokes.
My
I just
bad.
got there first. Jeez.
I'm gonna put my butt on your drum set. Get away. Watch that
Wow.
movie.
Oh, alrighty then.
Okay, so
So
Should
that
we,
see now generally what we do with Behind the Mask is we want to like, oh my God, oh how did we get here?
we
and-
are like into Cards Against Humanity territory.
Yeah, we are, and we hear
This should have
things,
ended like 10 minutes ago.
We hear
right?
things. It should have.
Truth.
If it was quality radio, it would have just wrapped up to like, and there we are tonight. But then we went here where Joshua Jackson typically goes, "Oh my God, how did we get here?"
I don't
and then
do
Rico
that.
says, "Okay, Jackson, it's behind the mask.
It's
Act
like you're
like
an
you've been
idiot.
here before."
You helped. He's like, stop it. It's
Yeah,
like, oh,
that's how
sorry.
this all works. So,
So-
this is our inaugural Behind the Mask for season
Dose?
3.
Wait, no, we had 3 seasons in the first.
Season 4.
This would be
Season
season 4.
three and
I
a
think
half.
this is
3.5.
No, this would be season 4 because we ended with season 3. Jackson and I wrapped up Marvel by ourselves.
3.5. It's Matthew round up. I think we should do it that way.
Okay, season 4.
Season 4.
Season 4 of Marvel.
last time on Marvel Superheroes.
Yeah, that's what the character sheet says.
I like it.
Yeah. Was I supposed to say something there?
I don't know.
No, we gotta sign off for Behind the Mask to start back up for Marvel for the episode break.
You know that means I'm going to have. Thank you. You know that means I'm going to have to redo the bumper now.
Yeah.
and
Why?
everything out because it's season 4. You idiot.
and
So?
we have almost a whole brand new cast other than Jackson and I.
Just say it's budget cutbacks, Leva. You're fine.
No, man, we're gonna
Nobody's
have to-
listening. We're fine.
He's gonna have to do a
People
new
will be
intro
listening.
recording
Yeah, he
for
will.
and get everybody's Twitter handles. Hopefully, you'll get mine right this time.
I think I fixed yours in the middle of season 3
Yeah.
because you better hope I did because all I'm going to do is copy and paste it from there. So
oh darn it!
Hey,
there it is.
I
Pretty
wa-
sure you got mine right.
I want a mixtape of our theme
did I
songs.
get yours right, or did I
No.
put the extra K in there?
Yeah, it has to be
I'll work on
CK.
that.
Yeah, I was about to say I
Oh,
can work
okay.
on that too.
I want
Otherwise-
a mixtape of our theme
This
songs.
is riveting.
Do you have
by the way.
Spotify?
I do.
Okay,
Dear
I'll make a list and
Lord.
share it with you.
Yes.
All
This
right,
is
so,
where we lose listeners.
all right,
This
so-
is
This is
solid.
where we
I just
gain
turned it
them.
off, and I'm here.
let's
know
wrap
what's
this
going
up
on
and get into
here.
Marvel.
Cocaine.
Alrighty.
Cocaine.
Oh, so I never told the story.
Oh, jeez.
Nope, we're gonna play.
No.
This is where it goes.
So we're at
Like,
the concert.
So we're at the concert.
Yeah.
And Eric Clapton does
Cocaine.
cocaine,
Right.
right?
Well,
And
probably
br-
the song and cocaine.
It's
That was the 80s.
cocaine,
Yeah,
right?
it was probably 90. I would
Yeah,
think. Yeah. Sounds about
90,
right.
91,
Nice. Yeah.
90,
Yeah. Somewhere in there.
90, October-ish, fall. It was fall.
I don't know. Whatever.
Could have been late summer. And he does cocaine
Yep.
and let cocaine pause. All the house lights and everything comes up and it goes from cocaine in a white room, which was outstanding.
And we just lost. It was
We lost our mind. It was just, and it was the whole thing in a white room. Phenomenal. One of the best concert moments in my entire life.
That's cool.
unbelievable. That's
was.
right.
It was. I remember
phenomenal.
that. I
Yes.
remember that.
And I just we all lost our minds, and it was brilliant. And on that note, we'll end with Eric Clapton's "Cocaine." I'll take that, and I will put together some mixy. We'll.
Don't play with my emotions. Do it.
I'll do it.
I'm gonna.
Stop.
Alrighty. So, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for listening. This kicks off season 4 of Gaming with Scott's Marvel Superheroes, and as always, you'll hear from us real soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Aloha, meaning goodbye.
Bum, bum.